Miracles aren't just stories from long ago. They're happening right now.
Man in white who was helping me in the pool, and I think maybe it was Jesus or maybe an angel.
Voices from beyond.
You okay?
Souls leaving bodies, captured on film in ways you won't believe. Prepare to witness the impossible caught live, with proof no one can deny. Nine-year-old Annie Powell had a severe swimming accident on June 9, 2018. Her parents, both pastors, watched horrified as she was pulled from the water unresponsive and rushed to the hospital in a coma. Her family, friends, and church prayed desperately for a miracle. 5 days later, Annie woke up and left the hospital fully recovered. What stunned everyone was her memory of a beautiful place filled with light and colorful butterflies, along with overwhelming love and joy.
I saw butterflies, and they are all different colors. I felt very happy and joyful.
Most chillingly, she recalled a gentle man in white helping her in the pool, whom her family believed was an angel or Jesus. Medical professionals called her recovery extraordinary. Her family called it divine intervention. These nurses were monitoring a critical patient in the ICU when something unusual happened. On the security monitor, a shadowy shape seemed to rise slowly from the patient's body, then drift toward the ceiling before disappearing completely. The clip quickly gained attention across social media platforms. Some viewers speculated it might be the patient's soul caught on camera at the moment of passing, while others suggested it could be a camera glitch, a bug near the lens, or some kind of technical issue. Remarkably, moments after the shadow drifted away, the heart monitor flatlined. The patient was pronounced deceased shortly after, leaving some to wonder if the shadow was connected to the event. Do you believe what's caught on camera is supernatural, or just a technical glitch? Comment and chat with me. But that's not the only mysterious moment caught on camera. Next, an unexpected guardian mist appears after a serious car crash. What protective secret does it hold? On April 5th, a couple accidentally drove onto a road under construction, resulting in a sudden crash. Footage of the incident quickly went viral, but not just because of the accident itself. Viewers noticed something unusual. As the car came to a stop, a white mist appeared to rise from the vehicle and vanish into the air within seconds. Many thought it might be a spiritual presence leaving the car. Later reports confirmed the couple was completely unharmed and made it home safely that same day. So what was that mist? Some skeptics suggested it was smoke from the engine or debris. Others noted how it moved and how quickly it rose, feeling it might represent a guardian presence protecting the couple from serious harm. This eerie clip has left many viewers speechless and sparked debate about what might happen at the moment of death. It shows nurses performing CPR on a patient lying still on a hospital bed, when a mist-like shape seems to rise slowly from the body, maintaining a rough human outline before fading away. Shortly afterward, the patient was declared deceased by the medical team. While no medical explanation has been provided for this footage, many viewers interpret the mist as a visual representation of a soul departing the body, reflecting beliefs held by various religions and spiritual traditions. The footage remains open to interpretation and continues to be discussed widely. Tap the like button to let us know this content is making a difference. And if you're watching on your phone, be sure to press the hype button right below. Every hype helps this video get published to more people, and it truly supports me in earning extra income. I promise to keep bringing you even more great content. But the story doesn't end there. Next, witness a heartwarming yet mysterious farewell at a cemetery that will leave you questioning the very nature of reality. In a heart-wrenching moment captured on video, a little girl visited her mother's grave with her aunt. Everything seemed normal as they prepared to leave the cemetery. Then suddenly, the girl looked up, smiled brightly, and began waving as if someone was standing right there in front of her. Her aunt was completely puzzled. She looked around. The cemetery was empty. No one else was there. Then the girl did something that froze her aunt in place. She stepped directly onto her mother's grave, leaned up on her toes as if reaching to kiss someone taller, and whispered goodbye. Her aunt stood there filming, unable to move, unable to explain what she was witnessing. She later said she was certain her niece saw something she couldn't. And maybe, just maybe, it was a mother saying goodbye to her daughter one last time from beyond. A mother filmed her father dancing with her young son by a backyard fire. The child laughed joyfully at his grandfather's playful moves. Later, the mother noticed a strange light moving closely with her father in the video. She shared it online, where some believed it was the child's guardian angel watching over him. However, the mother feared the light might mean something more serious. Her father had been very ill, and she worried it was a presence waiting to take him away. If you want to see more paranormal events you won't believe are real, I've also added a direct link to the video in the comments section pinned below this video. And don't forget to come back. The next discovery is about a football player from Brownwood, Texas. Zach Clemens was a healthy high school football player from Brownwood, Texas, who experienced a sudden medical emergency during PE class. He was unresponsive for over 20 minutes, and doctors prepared to give up. Then, against all odds, his pulse returned, and his recovery amazed medical staff. What stunned everyone most was Zach's experience. He saw a man with long, ruffled hair, radiating peace and kindness, whom he believed was Jesus. This vision brought him calm and hope. For doctors, it was a medical mystery. For his family, a divine message of peace and grace when death seemed certain. A home security camera caught something strange in a quiet neighborhood. A man walked down the street late at night. Behind him, a glowing, translucent shape appeared like a protective shield. It hovered briefly, then vanished. The man never noticed it. Some say it was a camera glitch. Others believe it was a guardian angel protecting him from unseen danger. Something unusual happened during a consecration at Holy Mass in New York, and many who witnessed it believe it was a sign from God. At first, the priest began the ritual normally. Then his voice changed suddenly, seeming as if someone else took over.
The blood of the new and everlasting covenant, it will be shed for you.
Observers noticed his hand trembling and his words slowing before the change. The voice that followed was calm, steady, and unfamiliar, with a different tone and accent from his usual speech.
All of you, and eat it, which will be given up.
Video of the moment spread online. Many believers saw it as a miracle, feeling it was Jesus speaking through the priest during one of the holiest parts of the Mass, making his presence known powerfully. A homeowner set up her camera, hoping to capture something she noticed the day before at her back door. On camera, a shadow appeared on the screen door, about the size of a medium dog. She was stunned because her beloved dog had been put to sleep earlier that year, after a long illness. The shadow lingered just like her dog used to, and then slowly faded away. The woman tearfully believed it was her old companion briefly returning to say goodbye and reassure her. A strange photo has been circulating online, causing awe in some and panic in others. It shows a cloud formation around the moon, shaped like a glowing cross. The cross appears behind the moon, as if divine light shines from another realm. The image spread widely, though no official source has confirmed whether it's real or edited. Many believers see it as a heavenly sign, a reminder from above. In these uncertain times of disaster and unrest, some interpret it as a warning of important events to come, a message in the sky for those who notice. On June 13 or 25, residents in Houston, Texas captured a cloud formation that looked like an angel in the sky. The image showed detailed wings and a flowing robe, spreading widely online. Many saw it as a comforting sign of a heavenly presence watching over them. However, just days later, devastating flash floods hit the area, causing great damage. For some, the angelic figure felt less like a blessing and more like a warning, possibly a sign spoken of in Scripture, indicating significant events ahead. A man walking through a quiet neighborhood found a crash scene inside a cemetery. He recorded the wreckage, relieved no tombstones were hit. Then he heard a woman's voice crying for help on his recording.
You okay?
But when he checked the car and surroundings, no one was there. The clear voice had no source. Online, some believe it was the spirit of a woman, unaware she had passed in the crash, still calling for help in her final moments. A strange video has surfaced, showing a man filming his peaceful canoe journey through a quiet waterway in Florida. As he paddled along, enjoying the scenery, he spotted something submerged beneath the dark water. It was a sunken vehicle, clearly visible just below the surface. He immediately called the authorities to report the discovery. However, what caught people's attention was a child's voice, clearly heard calling out to him midway through the clip.
Dad, pay attention. We're swimming to the bridge.
The words are unmistakable, but in the reflection on the water's surface, it's clear he was alone in the canoe, no child or other person nearby. This has led some to speculate that the voice could be connected to the sunken car, with one theory suggesting it might be a spirit trying to communicate. An elderly patient in a care facility had been telling her family repeatedly that she saw a child in her room at night. Her family, concerned but skeptical, thought it might be confusion or medication-induced hallucinations. After she peacefully passed away, one family member reviewed security footage from the night before her death. What they saw was a small, shadowy figure standing beside her bed throughout the night. Nurses moved in and out of the room during their rounds, walking through the space where the figure appeared, seemingly unaware of it. The patient seemed calm and occasionally appeared to look toward the shadow. The next morning she had passed. Some family members now believe that the shadow was not a child visiting, but possibly something else they interpret as a peaceful presence during her final night. A hospital security camera captured footage that has sparked a lot of online discussion. The patient, a woman reportedly in critical condition, was alone in her room during the late-night hours when a glowing arm-like shape appeared on camera beside her bed. She appeared calm and unafraid, as if having a peaceful interaction. A nurse monitoring the feed noticed the presence and quickly checked on the patient. By that time, the woman was asleep with a gentle smile, and her heart rate had stabilized for the first time in hours with improved vital signs. Many viewers interpret the figure as an angel offering comfort during a difficult moment, though others see it as an unexplained phenomenon caught on camera. What moment in this video challenged your beliefs the most? Share your thoughts below, and tell us what you think is really happening. Residents in the Philippines were stunned by a cloud formation appearing above their community just after a church mass. In a widely shared video, the cloud looked like a human figure, with some viewers interpreting it as resembling Jesus or the Virgin Mary due to the shape and flowing robes. Many who witnessed the phenomenon felt it was more than a natural cloud pattern, seeing it as a meaningful sign. For some faithful, the event was a powerful reminder of spiritual beliefs about the coming of significant times, though others consider it an interesting weather formation open to interpretation. One quiet night on a rural farm, a CCTV camera captured footage that left the owner speechless. A cow stood still in the field, staring at something outside the camera's view. Slowly, a faint glowing figure appeared near the animal, reaching out gently as if tending to the cow before fading away silently. The farmer later shared that this gesture reminded him of a family member who had passed away years before and had cared deeply for the livestock. He believes this presence returned briefly, offering peace and comfort to the animal they once loved. Footage from an old settler cemetery in North Carolina has been widely shared across social media. In the bark of a large towering tree, multiple face-like shapes can be seen, with eyes, a nose, and lips appearing to watch visitors. The details are striking and can be unsettling to observe. Online discussions include various theories about the phenomenon. Some interpret the faces as spirits of those buried nearby, while others explain it as pareidolia, where natural light and shadow create face-like patterns. Regardless of the explanation, many find it difficult to unsee the faces once noticed, making a nighttime visit to the cemetery feel very different. Lately, there has been much discussion about the return of Jesus, sparked by photographs captured by multiple residents over the island of Icaria, Greece. These images show what appears to be a glowing robed figure suspended in the clouds with arms outstretched, resembling traditional depictions of Christ. Many believers interpret this as a sign of his imminent return. Skeptics suggest the images may be the result of camera glitches or light flares creating an illusion. What makes this case notable is the similarity of the figure across various photos taken from different angles and devices. Whether a divine message or an optical illusion, the debate continues as the number of believers grows. In Brazil, firefighters responded to a devastating house fire that had completely engulfed a family home. By the time they arrived, the building was consumed by intense flames, with walls collapsed inward. Yet in the charred remains of one room, a portrait of the Virgin Mary was found perfectly intact, resting upright in the corner without any smoke or heat damage. Firefighters were stunned by this unexpected discovery. For members of the local community, this was seen not just as a coincidence but as a remarkable occurrence that many interpreted as a sign or miracle. The event left many feeling their faith was strengthened despite the destruction around them. During a quiet night shift, a hospital security officer monitoring CCTV footage noticed something unusual on a screen. In one patient room, a misty human-shaped figure seemed to float slowly near the ceiling, moving purposefully across the room. The officer thought the movement resembled a patient who had recently passed away there, a man known for restlessly pacing at night. Convinced he might be seeing something extraordinary, the officer interpreted the figure as a possible spirit returning to the place where the patient took his last breath. The figure remained visible for about 15 minutes before fading away. This interpretation remains a personal belief, and the footage continues to be a subject of discussion. This clip from 2006 has gone viral again for a striking reason. 3 kids in Germany were recording birthday wishes for their mother when the mirror behind them reflected a pale, glowing figure with what appeared to be wings. The figure was visible for just a few seconds before the mirror suddenly shattered without being touched. Many viewers interpret this as a powerful presence passing through the home at that moment. The mother keeps the original video carefully, considering the event a blessing and a sign of a watchful presence, while others see it as an unexplained phenomenon. After experiencing recurring episodes of sleep paralysis, a man set up a CCTV camera in his bedroom to understand what was happening. One night, the footage captured a faint mist hovering above his sleeping body, rising slowly before objects on the nearby table began moving seemingly on their own. One object even flew across the room, striking him while he was motionless. The mist then appeared to descend back into his body, coinciding with him waking up suddenly, confused and shaken. Some viewers interpret this as a guardian spirit protecting him during the episodes, while others believe it could represent darker forces associated with sleep paralysis. The footage remains open to interpretation and discussion. During a quiet evening prayer service in a small community church, security cameras captured a mysterious soft light glowing in one corner of the sanctuary. The light grew brighter until it became almost too intense to look at directly. Those present were stunned by the sight. Many devout attendees believe it was the presence of the Virgin Mary, manifesting in their sacred space, while skeptics suggest it was likely a camera flare or lighting malfunction. Careful examination of the footage reveals a robed silhouette within the light's shape. Whether a miracle or an optical illusion, those who felt a profound sense of peace and holiness during the event. On December 29, 2024, a Michigan homeowner experienced something unexpected while standing outside her house late at night. A small glowing orb appeared, floating gently near her and moving with a seeming purpose. She believed it was her beloved pet dog reaching out from the afterlife to make contact one last time. She described feeling a calm and peaceful sense wash over her, unlike anything she had felt since losing her companion. The orb even hovered in the exact spot where her dog used to sit each evening by the door. Whether it was grief manifesting visually, a cherished memory, or something supernatural, she has not seen the orb since that night but continues to hope for another visit. There's an ancient belief held across many cultures that when someone passes away, their soul rises like mist before vanishing into the air, departing this physical realm for whatever comes next. This is what some claim to have witnessed in a deeply unsettling video where a man lies motionless on the ground surrounded by people trying to help. A faint shadowy mist appears to rise slowly from his body, maintaining a vaguely human form before dissipating. No public confirmation exists about the man's survival, and the footage has divided viewers. Some suggest the visuals could be debris disturbed by movement or heat distortion, while others believe it may represent the soul departing the body, a sacred transition that has fascinated humanity for centuries. The exact explanation remains debated. A man hiking alone through dense woods climbed a quiet hill to rest and enjoy the view. As he surveyed the landscape, he noticed something unusual high up in a tree, an object glowing with an unnatural light. Curious, he zoomed in with his camera and captured footage of a humanoid figure draped in a white luminous robe that seemed to emit its own light. The figure remained still and silent, as if in meditation or prayer. The hiker later expressed his belief that it was an angel, a divine being in a rare moment of solitude deep in the forest. After several minutes, when he looked away briefly and back again, the figure had vanished, leaving no trace except for the recorded footage. This interpretation reflects the hiker's personal experience and remains open to different explanations. On May 26, 2025, a mysterious glowing orb appeared in the night sky over Manurial, India, descending slowly toward the ground. Several residents recorded the unusual sight, capturing clear footage of the orb hovering silently just above the earth. It neither flickered like a flame nor faded like a meteor, but hovered patiently. Some viewers suggest it might be a natural atmospheric phenomenon like ball lightning, yet others believe it could represent a wandering soul caught between life and death, visible briefly before moving on. The footage has sparked an ongoing debate. What do you think it might have been? A natural event or something beyond explanation? Share your thoughts in the comments below. On June 10, 2018, during a live broadcast inside Santa Anita Church in Mexico, something unusual was captured on video. While a priest led an evening prayer service, viewers later noticed that the statue of Christ appeared to move its hands subtly. Interestingly, no one present during the service noticed this at the time. The video spread quickly online, sparking debate. Some skeptics explain the movement as a trick of light or camera effects, while many believers view it as a divine sign, interpreting the gesture as a silent message of presence from Jesus. Whether a miracle or an optical illusion, the footage has deeply moved viewers and inspired reflection. These miraculous moments challenge our understanding of the boundary between this world and the beyond. From angels in the sky to souls departing bodies, divine interventions saving lives, and spirits comforting the living, the evidence is growing. Whether skeptic or believer, these events were filmed and shared by ordinary people witnessing the impossible. So, what do you believe? Are these genuine miracles, or is there a rational explanation? The debate continues, but the footage remains, a possible sign of the divine in an era demanding proof. Thank you for watching these 30 miraculous moments caught on camera. If this opened your mind, please like, share with friends, and subscribe with notifications on for more mysterious, unexplained content. Your support helps us keep challenging what we think we know about reality. See you next time. Thanks for being with us. Leave a comment, like to show your support, and remember to hit that subscribe button for more exciting videos. See you next time.